December the 6th, 2025. Going live once again. What's going on with y'all? If you do tune in. Once again, getting my reps up on the live. What's going on with y'all today? Y'all watching the game? Ohio State and Indiana are playing right now, which is a very important game to my family. My family, both sides of my family are from Ohio and Indiana. So very important game for my family. My father is a Hoosier fan. My brother is a Buckeyes fan. My mother's a Buckeyes fan. Most of my family are Buckeyes fans. So lot going on in that game right now. Currently 6-10 Buckeyes. Y'all checking that out? I have no dog in the fight. I'm Switzerland on this one. I'm Switzerland. I have no dog in the fight. I'm a Wildcats fan. I'm a Kentucky Wildcats fan. I know last week, I think I was talking about it last week in the video when I went live. I was talking about how after Kentucky's rough season that I was thinking about switching and going to support North Carolina as opposed to Kentucky. I was born in North Carolina. But man, over the past week, as I had time to sit and think about it and go back and forth on my sports history, man, I'm a true blue Wildcats fan. I'm all in. I'm all in, man. Even the good times and the bad times. Most of my sports memories, like really big Wildcats moments, man. North Carolina's won a few national championships during my the last 20 years or so, but when I saw them win those championships, it didn't hit as much as the good things that Kentucky was doing during the same span. Even though, I mean, neither one of those two teams are great at football, but I've been more thrilled and more excited watching the Wildcats in all the sports. So I'm gonna stick with the Kentucky Wildcats. They mean a little bit more to me. They mean a little bit more to me. But once again, Big Rock TV, Saturday Night Live. I'm doing these once again, get reps. Once again, I saw a video where a guy says that you should do live videos. You should go live because it helps you with your channel. And even if you are sitting and talking to yourself, it's still helping your channel. It's helping you grow. It's helping you be prepared for if you want to do this full time, which is something that I want to do. I know last week, another thing, one of the guys that was watching the video, he said that I should check out the FC Charlotte team. So I went and did a little research, and I'm so goofy. I've known about this team, and they play in the same stadium that the Carolina Panthers play in. I don't know why I was just going blank on that. They have this. It's the same owner. The owner of the Carolina Panthers owns the FC Charlotte soccer team. I haven't been able to catch any of them yet, but I have seen like some highlights and looked at the team shop and all that kind of stuff. So, hey man, I'll claim them. I'll claim them, man. I'm all in. I'm all in. I might even buy the what is it? The FC soccer game by EA Sports. I might even check that out, man, if I can play with them. It seems like there's a lot of microtransactions on that game. So I don't know if I want to get in too deep on that, but it is on sale right now. All the Black Fridays and Cyber Monday sales and stuff going on with that. So I might check it out. I'm down to play some games. But yeah, man, was not even thinking that that team is the same one that David Tepper owns, the GM, or not the GM, the owner of the Carolina Panthers. So yeah, if I'm gonna keep going with sports, I'm gonna keep on the sports topic. I wish I could show you all my YouTube music recap because that is awesome. I wish there was a way that I could show it to you on here, but I can't. I tried to get on my computer earlier and I was going to try to do a stream from there and show it, but it will not pull up from the computer. The regular YouTube channel recap does, but not the music one. And the music one is the one I want to show you all because I personally believe I've seen somebody share the Apple Music recap and I've seen everybody's Spotify recaps. But I personally think that YouTube Music has the best recap. I think the presentation of the recap on YouTube Music is better than anybody else's. It plays your favorite song soon as you start the recap. It's so in depth. It has Gemini features built in. You can ask it questions about your year in music, your recap, and it provides different things for it, all kind of statistics. I think I think the YouTube music one is the best one. Apple seemed like it was just numbers. You listen to this person the most. This is the album that you listen to the most. This is your top 10. Like all of them do that. But I think visually, the presentation of the YouTube music one is the best one. Let me know what y'all think. If which one do you use? I see most people use Spotify, but I haven't used Spotify since, man, has to be like 2019. Whenever the Joe Budden podcast left Spotify, that's when I left Spotify. I was like heavy on the Joe Budden podcast at the time, and the once he left, I was like, I don't need this app anymore. So I stopped listening to it. But anyway, back to the sports. I've been watching the Charlotte Hornets games this week with NBA League Pass. I got NBA League Pass for free when I bought the Samsung Galaxy XR. That was a part of the package. And so I've been watching the Charlotte Hornets play. That's my favorite NBA team. I sure know how to pick favorite teams, huh? Uh and man, I have been watching LaMelo Ball play and I want LaMelo Ball traded. I want LaMelo Ball to be traded away from the Charlotte Hornets. We need a different point guard on that team. We need a floor general. We need somebody who doesn't shoot fadeaway three pointers, one legged fadeaway three pointers. We need a real, like, I don't know what's going on with this dude, man. It irritates me watching LaMelo Ball play. It irritates. I don't care if he does score 25 or 30 points. I don't care. Like the lowlights of his game is so irritating. It's so irritating to me watching him play. I wanted to throw my phone through my TV here. Oh, touchdown Hoosiers. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. I wanted to throw my phone through the TV yesterday when I saw him shoot one of these crazy shots, and then he had a turnover afterwards. I'm so annoyed watching him play. What I want to happen is I want the Charlotte Hornets to trade LaMelo Ball away and build the team around Khan Knipple because Khan balls. That boy balls. I think Khan is on track to be rookie of the year. I think personally Khan should right now to me he's leading the race over his fellow Dookie Cooper flag. I gotta give it to Khan, man. Every time I see Khan Knipple play, I am thoroughly impressed. And when we drafted him, I was like, what are we doing right now? But man, that he might be the best Charlotte Hornet draft pick since since Kemba Walker, maybe. He might be the best pick since Kemba Walker. Granted, we drafted SGA. We did draft SGA, but we traded him, so that doesn't count. But Con Knipple might be the best Hornets draft pick since Kemba Walker. That boy is balling out there. He sees the floor well. He's money from the 3-point line. Money. I've seen him make more than I've seen him miss while I'm watching the games. That boy is balling. You can't leave him open. I think the Hornets should trade LaMelo Ball. And man, I wouldn't even be opposed to trading Miles Bridges either. Trade LaMelo away. Get a true point guard. Get a floor general in there. I know that's hard to find in today's NBA, but get rid of that guy, man. Get rid of that guy. Get somebody that can spread the floor, that can get the ball into the paint. Because we got a pretty good big. I can't think of his name right now, but we got a pretty good center. So I think we got some pieces that we could, improve. We're not going to do much this year, but I think in the future, there are some pieces there that you can build around and make this team a little bit better than what it is right now, because it's not doing anything with LaMelo Ball. They play better with LaMelo Ball off the floor. When he's on the bench, the team plays so much better. So I think we should just go ahead and get rid of him. That's my NBA take. That's my Charlotte Hornets NBA take. What's you guys' teams? If anybody's watching, I see one person watching, but man, it's irritating watching that guy play. What do y'all think about LeBron, man? What do y'all think about LeBron so far this season since he's come back? He's played, what, 5, 6 games? 5, 6 games. I personally think LeBron is my favorite player in the league. We're about the same age. I've been watching LeBron since he and I were seniors in high school. Big fan of that guy. Big fan of LeBron, but I also think it's time. I think it's time. He's saying he's just rusty and he didn't get a full training camp because he was hurt and he's got bad sciatica and all those things. That's man, that's old people injuries, man. Like Al Horford has it too right now. Well, the clock is. I think the clock is ticking. I think Father Time is knocking at LeBron James' door. I think Father Time is called up to LeBron and tapped him on the shoulder and said, "Hey, buddy, it's time. It's time, man. Like still LeBron right now at this age and how he plays right now. I think LeBron is more Magic Johnson. He's always been more Magic Johnson, which is why I haven't ever understood the Michael Jordan comparisons. Kobe Bryant is more Michael Jordan than anybody. That's the closest thing we had. Rest in peace, Mamba. That's the closest thing we ever had to the second coming of Michael Jordan was Kobe Bryant. It was like 1A, 1B. Kobe almost walked, talked, chewed gum, celebrated everything like Michael Jordan. I don't get why LeBron ever is compared to Mike. Um, LeBron is more Magic than anything, but he's playing more. I think that's his game now. Play more Magic, be more of a distributor, You're the third option on the team now. Luka's number one. Austin Reeves is balling. Be the third option. Be the third option. Hell, be the fourth option. Let Rui get more shine in there. Really. But always know that you are LeBron James and you could take over at any time because you're always going to be a threat. People know who you are. But at 40, almost 41 years old, he'll be 41 at the end of the month. Be the third option. Like, take a step back a little bit. But I also think this should be LeBron's retirement tour as well. Just like it was, CP3 at least announced it. I think it should be LeBron's retirement tour this year as well. I don't think LeBron should play. I don't want to see LeBron diminish. Like his skills just diminish and he's not the same player as we recognize him to be. I don't want to see LeBron scoring 2 points a game and sitting at the end of the bench. I want LeBron to go out as a star player, man, and I don't want to see him decline. Like Shaq is my all-time favorite player ever. He's my favorite NBA player in the history of NBA. But uh Shaq's last couple years, the Cleveland years, the Boston years, terrible. Terrible. I like to in my head think that those 2 years didn't happen. The decline kind of began in Phoenix, but he was still somewhat good and somewhat active and mobile and able to get up and down the court pretty good in Phoenix. So I'm not mad at the Phoenix years. He was still all-star in Phoenix. But those Cleveland and Boston years are terrible, and I wish he would have retired before that point. And I don't want to see LeBron James get to that point. I would like to see LeBron retire this year. I want to see LeBron retire this year. Speaking of, oh, nice catch. That's a beautiful catch. Uh I feel like the NBA, I mentioned CP3 earlier. I feel like the NBA is doing CP3 wrong, man. The whole thing with CP3 and the Clippers, I feel like they did that man wrong. There's no way you kick that man off the team. You send him home during his retirement tour. What should happen? I feel like the Lakers should either the Lakers should sign him since he wants to remain in California. He wants to remain in LA with his family and see his kids and all that stuff, spend time with his wife and all that, which is why he went back to the Clippers in the first place. I feel like either the Lakers should pick him up or he is from North Carolina. Maybe the Hornets sign him and let him finish his retirement tour at home. Those are the few things, those are the few scenarios that I hope to see happen for Chris Paul going forward. I don't think, I hope he doesn't just retire after this and being sent home and he just calls it, man. Like somebody pick him up and let that man go out the way that he deserves to go out as one of the greatest point guards ever in the history of the league. Let that man go out. He's the one of the best point guards ever. Ever. He's one of the best I've ever seen play. Like I want to see him go out in style and not be sent out the way that they're trying to do him right now. That's why the Clippers have never won anything and they probably never will because they're a trash organization. That team shouldn't even be in LA. You've been in LA most of my life and have done nothing. I'm 40 years old. You haven't done anything. Like, get out of that city, man. Send that team to Seattle. Bring the Sonics back. Send the Clippers to Seattle and bring the Sonics back. There doesn't need to be two teams in LA. What do we need two teams in LA for? There's already three teams in California beyond the Clippers. There's the Warriors, the Kings, and the Lakers. Get the Clippers up out of there, man. Nobody needs them. Nobody needs them anyway. They're bums. They're bums. I say that as a Charlotte Hornets fan. The Clippers need to get out of that city. But yeah, man, I don't know, man. I'm just talking sports and rambling right now. Last sports take. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan. I'm a Carolina Panthers fan, and we are 7-6. I predicted that the Panthers at best this year would win about 6 or 7. My kids, every time they hear them numbers, I predicted they win about 6 or 7 games this year, and they are right where I predicted they would be. But I thought that would be for the whole season. I thought they'd win that amount of games, 7 max, and they're already there. And there's a chance right now that the Panthers could win the division and go to the playoffs. I always hope that they can go to the playoffs and maybe they can make some noise, but I didn't really think it could happen this year. I thought that was a next year thing. Like, show some improvements. I think Bryce first year they might have won what 3 games. Last year they won what 5 games. This year 7. I was thinking they were going to win about 7, and they're surpassed it already. So maybe we can sneak in the playoffs this year. We can beat Tampa Bay a couple times and sneak on in and steal the division. That's what I'm hoping for. I'm hoping we can steal the division and get on up in that playoffs, because if we get in there, as we've shown, we play great against teams that are supposed to be better than us. Look at what happened against the Cowboys. Look at what happened against the Packers. Look at what happened against the Rams. Like, teams that are supposed to be better than us, we beat them, with the exception of the Bills and the 49ers. I don't know what happened against the Saints. I have no idea what happened against the Saints. We shouldn't have lost that one, but we'll get them back. We'll get them back. That's one of those teams I think we'll beat as the season comes to an end here. But go Panthers. Go Panthers, man. Making me proud. That's been my bright spot on sports this year, is I get to cheer for the Panthers and they're doing good. They can't really disappoint me this year. I think I'm good on that. They're the only team. Every other team that I cheer for kind of sucks. The Hornets trash. Kentucky basketball and football both trash. The women are good. Kentucky basketball women are good. My WNBA team, since they don't have the Charlotte Sting anymore, is the Las Vegas Aces, and they won the WNBA championship. So I became an Aces fan. I want to say 2018, whenever Liz Cambage got traded to the Aces, and Angel McCoughtry was traded to the Aces, and then Asia Wilson was drafted, and all of that was happening. I said, okay, because I liked Liz Cambage when she played in Dallas. She was a beast. So I just kind of followed Liz. Like, Liz left Dallas, went to Las Vegas. I said, okay, now I'm an Aces fan. But then Liz left the Aces and went to LA. I didn't follow her there. I stayed. I stayed with the Aces because I love Angel Reese. Not Angel Reese, I'm sorry. Asia Wilson. I love Asia Wilson's game. So I just kind of stuck with her. And then I liked Chelsea Gray and Kelsey Plum and all these people. So I stuck with the team. But anyway, man, that's Big Roth TV Saturday night for December the 6th, 2025. I'm going to go ahead and log up off of here. But I will holler at y'all next Saturday night. All right? We're going to keep this going. Peace.